So hello and welcome to the Shinko 705 review. If you're familiar with most bikes, you could tell that it's on my DR650, and I just had these installed. Look at the grips. You can see they've got a little scrubbing in just there. It's not hard to scrub these in because these are the OEM sizes, the 90 fronts and the 120 rears, I believe. Here's a little close-up shots of the tread pattern. Just kind of give you a good look. Tires are a very subjective thing. A lot of people go back and forth and struggle to make decisions on tires. They worry about what their use case might be. They wonder about, I'm gonna ride in rain, cold, trail, a lot of that stuff. So the way I kind of wound up on these was, I actually heard Shinko get dogged out incredibly bad for a very long time. But let me give you a wrap on Shinko really quick. This is just a little small piece of an article. I found it on Revzilla. Credit to the person. If I'm wrong, just write it in there. But anyway, long story short, Shinko is a Japanese company. For a long time, I thought they were Chinese. They're actually Japanese. They purchased all their molding technology from Yokohama Rubber Company in 1998 when Yokohama got out of the motorcycle tire game. So if you know anything about Yokohama, you know that it's a good quality tire. The molds are good. I did a winter riding review. The tire's good in winter, and it's good in winter because it's a harder compound that still warms up quick enough to grip cold roads and cold rainy roads. So when we're going second gear, first gear, and I throttle down, my rear end with my stock suspension squats, which means I'm getting a good bite to the rear. My front end, it dives, which obviously stock suspension, but it dives. But that's actually a good sign because it means that it's getting a bite on the front. The back slides in wet weather. I'm kind of heavy footed on my back brakes sometimes, so it slides not as bad as a trail wing, but it's maybe 10% less likely to do that. But this is just a quick close-up look. I wanted to give you a quick background. So the next thing you're gonna see is I'm gonna go to, it's a newer neighborhood development, and we're just gonna get into a few turns. I'm gonna get on a little bit of dirt, but I gotta be careful where I'm riding because I don't want to offend any of the property owners or the developers, but I do want to get in there. There's no traffic, so I can kind of get into some corners and show you a few things there. But hang tight. We'll be there in just a few minutes, and stick around. Take care. Okay, so we're here for the riding part, and I'm joined today by my lovely riding partner over there, my wife. She wants to get out on her trail a little bit, and it's not too often that we actually get to go ride together. But we may not be doing everything together. She's gonna kind of explore this little area I was telling her about. But let's see, Shinko 705s. Here's a little tiny bit of semi-packed sand. Would normally be like sugar sand, but we'll get down in it. Oh yeah, and it's hugging it, baby. Oh man, I like that. Wow. Fight our way around there. Let's see how she does going through. It's slick. Woo, I'm gonna give her the iffy sign right there. Let's see, she's got it. There we go. Yeah, this could also be a testament to the OEM tires on that trail, because that trail is badass. That will go through some shit. Actually, you get like a nice fun kind of like a drifty sort of a feeling when you go through it. For me, I'm sliding a little more. I feel the weight. I would not want to be doing this on a bigger bike. I had a VFR 1200X. Okay, you see me struggling up that hill, but still doing it. Once you sink down a little bit into the sand, what I can tell is happening with these tires is the meat on the sidewall is starting to grab once I sink in. So it's giving me an additional set of traction. She might need a hand getting up this hill real quick. Let me go over there and help her out. Hey, I'll run over there and shoot across this side. Yoink. We'll get out on the road too here in a sec. Oh, looks like she's gonna get it. She did. Yeah, speed is your friend, but you can trail ride this. There you go. Yeah, these 705s eat, man. I'm gonna let her know. Hey babe, I'm gonna go ahead and head to the road here pretty soon and just start doing some cornering and stuff. Oh yeah, I love that little trail, man. But back to the 705s. God, I wish I could describe this. So imagine sugar sand that's been rained on a few days ago. Slightly packed but still loose. As the days go by, it's going to continue to get that way. Now let's see the road effect on these tires. Sling a little bit of that sand off. Really good, confidence inspired cornering, and I've got sand. Keep in mind that I've got sand on these tires, and one mistake you could make with this tire, especially as a newer rider, see, we're coming into sand right here. The confidence that it does give you, you don't want to be overly confident, because they grab the road, they turn in a lot faster than the OEM tire does on this bike. So you'll drop into a corner faster, you'll hook up to the road a lot better, especially in rain. I still think that you hook up a lot better in rain. Excellent rain tire. But yeah, you don't want to get so confident on the tire, but it's a freaking awesome bang for the buck deal. If it sounds like I'm having a love affair with them, it's because I am. These tires, that is, and of course my wife. But yeah, I mean, just the way you hook the road, I'm bending hard and I'm able to hug, but very smooth, no noise at all either. So on the way here, I got up to about 65, and it felt like being on a road bike, like something, I'm trying to think the closest, not like a road bike like my Voyager or my Harley, but I had a VFR 1200X Cross Tour, which with my degenerative disc disease and my lower back and neck issues was just too heavy of a bike for me. But it was very smooth down the road, very quiet down the road. You never heard anything from it. But you see the way we're eating these corners here. Another thing, we're not going to do it today, but let's say we could do a hard right. Yeah, we'll do a hard right in here to show you. But another thing to think about with these is when you are at speed on the interstate or wherever you go, they're not gonna, you know, when you get that wind gust, you don't really feel that wind gust so much. So I love that with these. All right, this neighborhood right here, it is going up fast, man. The first time I tested this, I actually scouted this area. We do some geocaching around here. There was no houses, and these things, they are popping up everywhere, left and right. But hopefully I've got a good enough angle where you're seeing how well it's handling these corners, and I'm hoping that you're able to see where it's able to bite into that sand really well. And you go over here, let's see, like at speed, when you go into the sand, it holds it pretty well. I am on a stock suspension. For the most part, the bikes, as far as like the drive components and that and whatnot, that's all OEM. This is where we started out right here. Did not take this road, or actually, yeah, we cut through this road. I may go back through that again and just show you. So yeah, if you are trail riding with your partners and you are on the 705, a lot of people want to know what it can make it through. Also, keep in mind, the tire can only do so much, and what you're used to, what your riding ability is, that's going to handle the rest. How cautious you are, what you're capable of, what you're confident with. You know, try not to get overconfident. There's things that I'm more than fine admitting that I'm not going to challenge myself with, because I just don't feel comfortable. But for what I ride, how I ride, it's everything I need. If you have any questions about these, let me recommend a couple more things before I go ahead and shut down. I don't want to ramble on. Another tire to consider is, well, of course, any Shinko brand. That's going to be your 60/40, 70/30, 80/20s. I have a feeling based off of the fact that they're from Yokohama that they should all perform like this, but say you want to look outside that brand, a little bit of a louder tire, but apparently one that I've heard a lot of good things about is the Moto's Tractionator RAL Z and the ADV. Moto's Tractionator, I believe it's called the ADV tire. But look into those. I've heard a lot of great things if you do want me to suggest an alternative, but right now I want to ride these son of a bitches down to the end of this rubber. But I wanted to let me pull over here to get a little safe spot. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Let's not end the shot on a porta potty. Let me not do that. Let me get like some pretty woods in the background. But yeah, we hug tight. There we go. There we go. A little more of a cinematic. I'd hate to end a YouTube video looking at a porta potty. How about some beautiful forest right there? Some industrial grade slash pine. But I'm gonna go locate my wife now. I hope this helps you. Like and subscribe, and we will be coming out with some more videos. I have a great mini bike, one of the Coleman Trail mini bikes that I'm going to do a review on. So until I see you, stay safe and good riding to everyone.